Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how we were able to build this privacy wall, or what they call a divider wall. Please stay tuned and continue watching until the end so you won't miss out on any details of how we did this. Today we are building this divider wall, so it will separate the counter service area from the back end where the cooks will be making all the food. Now, all of this, we're building it with typical lumber and material that you can build any kind of wall. On the bottom, we use pressure-treated 2x4 that we attach to the floor with some concrete screws. Then after that, we did our framing at every 16 inches on center. This is very typical, and it will help us so we can attach the plywood. That's where we're going to be putting on the surface area. Now, this wall, it's basically wrapping around the entire L-shaped bar. So it starts at this end, then it kind of curves around, it goes back over there. Then, since we had the hood that was in the way, we had to deal with that. So we stopped 3 inches away from the hood, and we had to frame on top of the existing counter and continue the framing out that way. And then we ended it up over here with a pressure treated 2x4 attached to the wall. We have 2 top plates. One is just regular lumber, then at the top we just use some pressure treated. So all of this height, it's exactly 8 feet. So one sheet of plywood, it's gonna be able to fit from top to bottom, and we just use that to maximize all the material we could. Over here we had some 2x4s, we laid one across, we put some on either end and some in between so we have enough support. Here in between the studs, we're putting some 2x4s across at the same level of this cabinet space floor. In this gap right here, we're going to be putting another piece of plywood so we have the bottom section of that cabinet so the client can use it as additional storage. But overall, it's coming along really good, and this turned out amazing because it totally transformed the space. And since it's a restaurant, it's not that big. I would say the total square footage, it's around 500 square feet. So they had this L-shaped bar that was right in front of the cooking space that was wide open. And you know, most people, they want to kind of close that area off so it creates just you know, you don't have all that cooking and distraction when you're trying to eat or spend some good time over here, especially since this is going to be like a tea house. We also had a couple of electrical boxes with wiring installed before we seal up the plywood. There's going to be 4 outlets in each box and then one on the other side. Over here, we're starting to attach the plywood with a typical pneumatic air nailer. And this is helping us so we can finish this project very quickly and efficiently. Overall, I think that like one full day, we were able to do this entire project. Then at the end, we're gonna go ahead and paint it. On the space that is facing the lobby, we're gonna paint it black like the rest of the lobby. And over here on this side, we're gonna paint all the plywood white like the kitchen area, so the workers, you know, they can have plenty of more vibrance and light that they can work with. And we have a few more adjustments that we're going to be doing, but for now we're making some cutouts right here. So when we put this sheet of plywood, we have the cutout there for the outlet that we had installed. That's another one that has the 4 connectors. And you know, because over here on this side up against this wall, they're going to be putting like a fridge and some other appliances. So we wanted to make sure we had enough outlets and enough power for this space. After we install all this plywood and nail everything in place, we're going to be covering up all the holes with some putty or some compound So when we go ahead and paint it, it's gonna look a lot better. This space didn't need to be like perfect or like super finished. It's more of like to create the effect and to give it this privacy and divider wall. And then afterwards on the other side, they're actually gonna be putting some shelves and hanging up some things, because if you see right there, there's like the little bar, the bar counter space. We're gonna be adding to that on the right side and extending that area. So basically right in front of these guys right here, we're gonna be making another L-shaped bar extension, which I hope to record this very soon. I believe we're gonna start working on this tomorrow, so I'll upload some more videos. Please stay tuned for that. We have some more materials coming in, so we're not able to complete everything right now, but I'm just gonna try to record the entire process, so more than anything you can get some ideas, and also so you can see how things get done on a custom basis, because all this work, it's completely custom. Nobody else has this. There was no blueprint or anything else. We just basically thought of the idea, and honestly at the end it turned out amazing. Our client was super happy and everything came out even better than what we expected. This wall, the way how we framed it and secured it to the floor and to the counter, the bar and all that stuff, it was like super strong and sturdy. So this is gonna be able to support any of the shelves or things that go around it. It's gonna be safe and secure for all those things. But here we are. Most of the plywood has been installed. You can tell that we covered up a lot of the nail holes and the lines, just try to make it as even, as smooth as possible, other than the grain of the wood and the texture. We have one section that we're gonna install right here and a couple other pieces. This fire alarm, or this fire space right there, they're gonna be adjusting that and moving it around. So for now, all this is pretty much complete. The only thing that it needs is paint, that's what we're doing on this side. This is after we applied one thick coat of paint. You can tell how everything just transformed. Before, you can see everything wide open. Now with this, it basically like separated the cooking space from the main lobby area. So I hope you like this video and this example of how we were able to frame and build a privacy/divider wall. Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and activate the notification bell, so that way you won't miss out on any videos that I'm gonna be uploading every single week. In the description below, I'm gonna be leaving several links with tools and products that we recommend to do this kind of work. Thanks for watching. May God bless you, and I'll see you on the next project.